Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video where we are preparing for fall. So every year, usually by the time September hits, I am getting into the fall spirit, even though it's very hot outside, which means I am kind of turning over my wardrobe for the new season. And that means changing up a lot of things in my style, because my style is hugely based on personal expression, the time of year, the time of day, how I'm feeling that day, and also by the season, because fall is a completely different style for me than it is for the spring and summer. So as I prepare for that, I thought I would take you guys along to show you what that looks like. So we are going to hit up some thrift shops today and see if we can find some new pieces for the new season. I specifically want to look for a couple of things that are kind of in trend this season. So I thought I would take you guys along to show you what that looks like and maybe share a little bit of style inspiration and thrifting adventures. So let's get going. Okay, so we are at our first thrift store of the day. I think I'm going to try and go to 4 different thrift stores, like 2 different Goodwills and then 2 other thrift stores that are just like community ones. And it's been a while since I've done like a thrift store like hopping day and gone to multiple ones, but I'm really excited about this and I feel like that's the best way to have like the best outcome of what you're looking for. So take you guys along and see what I find. We are at our second stop for thrift store, which is Goodwill. I found a lot of amazing things at the last place. It was a local thrift store that we have in town who like donates all of their proceeds to different like organizations within the community, and so I always love shopping there to support them, and they honestly always have really good things, and so I'm super excited to show you guys that later. We also stopped off at Dunkin's and got a pumpkin iced coffee because it's September and we're embracing all things pumpkin. So let's go see what we find. Alright, we're at the third thrift store. This is my favorite one. I always find so many things here, although I've had really good luck at the other 2 places today. But it's called Family Thrift Center. It's just like this like huge place. And what I love about it is that it's not like Goodwill where like all the dresses are like $9.99 or whatever. Everything is individually like priced, so you can find shirts for like $2 and $3 and you get like way better deals here. You just like look through more stuff, but we're gonna see if we can find some things that we haven't really found today yet. definitely found a lot of awesome things. One of my favorite things to style in the fall is blazers, and I've been needing some different colors, and I found some incredible ones here. And I also found some sweater vests because that's super in this year. So definitely found a lot of cool things. Honestly, with all the stuff that I got today, I feel like I should just do like a separate thrift haul video to show you guys what everything is, since I'm also going to be flipping my closet later today and integrating in all of my new pieces with my fall season pieces from storage. So yeah, so now I think we're off to get some lunch because it's like 2 o'clock and all I've had today is an apple cider donut from Dunkin' Donuts. So yeah, let's go. So this is basically just becoming a thrift haul now. So I'm back home and I thought I would just go ahead and show you guys what I got. I think I'm going to film a whole separate video about my fall closet flip, and this video is just going to be dedicated to thrifting and showing you guys some of my fall finds. So let's dive into what I found today. So I ended up only going to 3 thrift stores today. I was planning on going to 5, but because I found pieces at all 3 of the places that I ended up stopping, I decided not to hit up the other 2 places because I really didn't need to get more things. And the things that I found were pieces that I was generally like looking for today and wanted for the fall, and so I'm excited to show you guys what I got. We got 3 big bags of things. So I went to a local the thrift store first this morning called Resale with a Purpose, and I love going there. They always have things and I always find something, and what I love is that they donate the money that they make to different organizations and groups within the community to help them out. So I really love that, because obviously most thrift stores kind of like have a kind of driving force behind it of what they do, and a lot of times it is to help the community, which is another reason why thrifting is great. So what I got there, one of my favorite things that I got there was this fun green sweater that's super textured. It's from The Limited, and I think I paid like $4 or $5 for this. So not that we need more sweaters, not that I need more sweaters, because we live in Texas and there's only like 3 consecutive weeks of cool weather where you can actually wear sweaters, but fall's coming and sweater weather. So okay, the other thing that I got that wow, tags getting stuck in your hair. Oh no, it's buttons. Okay, so the other thing that I found that I thought was super cool was this set. So it has this skirt, which is a midi skirt, and it has these buttons down the front and then this fun slit, and it's like the super stretchy fabric, and then it has these little tiny kind of like tan polka dots, and then it came with this top. So what I love about this is that I can wear the pieces by themselves, and they're like really awesome and classic pieces, and definitely in a color scheme that I like for fall, but you can also wear them together, super casual. You could put a belt with it and make it look like a dress. So these are 2 pieces that are gonna get a lot of wear this fall. Okay, so the other thing I found, which I don't really know how big of a fan I am of it, but I kind of was picturing layering this over like different turtlenecks or putting sweaters over it, is this jumpsuit. I am a huge fan of jumpsuits. I wear them a ton, especially for teaching, and usually I don't buy things this color, but this jumpsuit just seems like super fun, and I feel like I could do something cool and stylish with it. So we will see. It's definitely a piece that's probably from like the 80s or 90s, which honestly is my least favorite like era of fashion, but as you can see from the dress I'm wearing today, I'm kind of just trying to make the 80s work for 2020, unless we just call this cottagecore and not have to deal with it being the 80s. So aside from that, I also found this adorable pair of shoes, also probably from like, I don't know, they're probably from like the early 2000s, but they are these silver like block heels with kind of these mesh straps. So obviously they do look a little dated, but these style of shoes are super in right now, and I've been wanting a pair of silver shoes, and so these are just super fun. I feel like I can do a lot of cool outfits or wear them for photo shoots. So I got that. And then the other thing I got is this blazer. One of my favorite things to do when I'm thrifting is to look at the menswear section and look for blazers that can work to kind of be worn oversized. And so this one is gray and blue, kind of flattish, stripish type thing. And so it has different pockets like as you put it on. It is kind of like oversized, but what I love to do with blazers is to roll up the sleeves so you kind of get to the satin, and then you just kind of bunch them up, and it's super stylish like this, if you want to see it a little bit more. So I love layering blazers over different dresses and with pants and stuff, so I cannot wait to style this. I feel like the whole oversized blazer thing has become like a style inspiration because they wear them a lot in K-dramas and it just looks so good. So that is one blazer I got, and I actually got a lot of blazers today, so this is the only one I got that's printed. And then the other two things that I got at the first resale shop are two purses. So I got this little purse. It's been a while since I've actually bought a purse at a thrift store, and I really like this one because it definitely had a vintage vibe. But I've been wanting something that was like a very stylish type clutch for a photo shoot, so I got this one. And then the other one, I don't know what about it that I really liked, but I just saw it and I thought it was kind of cool. I think it was because of the chain, and then it was also a fun little clutch, and I've been wanting those for certain outfits. And the closure is also a beetle, so it's kind of weird but also like kind of cool. So yeah, that is what I got at the first thrift shop. And let's dive into the next place that I went. So the next place that I went was a Goodwill. We're gonna throw that out because that's something I got for next summer, and it really does not apply to the fall. Okay, so one of the things that I found at Goodwill is this pair of Forever 21 like rusty caramel corduroy skinny jeans. And obviously right now you cannot try clothes on at all of the stores that you go to, and so Goodwill does not let you try things on. So I was kind of just guessing to see if these would fit. They're a size medium from Forever 21. They actually still have the tag on it. And Forever 21 used to be one of my favorite stores. I literally shopped there all the time in high school and for a majority of college. And the last couple years, I've been trying really hard not to shop at Forever 21 because they are so largely based in fast fashion. And the more I've learned about ethical fashion and fast fashion, it just is really hard to shop at stores like that. And if we're being completely honest, this year I've tried to be really conscious about where I shop and kind of what I buy, and probably I can count on like two hands the number of times that I actually bought something full price from a store. Everything else has been thrifted, or I've tried to make it, or I've just gone without, or I try to find something comparable to it on Poshmark. And so I've been really glad that I've kind of stuck to that, and I definitely want to continue that through the year. So I found these, which they're technically brand new, from Goodwill, and they're like high-rise and like skinny jeans, because corduroys are really fun for the fall. So we'll see if I do something with this. I did try them on and they do fit, but I forgot how slightly uncomfortable skinny jeans are. I used to live in those in high school, but they're just really not my thing anymore. But I feel like I could do something fun for fall with these. Okay, the other thing that I got that I'm literally so excited about. I feel like every time I go thrift shopping, I find at least one really amazing vintage piece. Usually a dress that's not practical whatsoever, but it's always fun, and I can never leave it at the store because vintage just speaks to me. So I found this maxi dress. It is kind of like this stretchy, sparkly mesh. I know that this absolutely has to be vintage. I would assume it's kind of from the 70s, but there's a good possibility that it's a little less dated than that, with these little frilly sleeves. And I just absolutely love it. Don't know where I'm gonna wear it, because we don't have a lot of fancy places to go, but the colors are just so fun for fall. And I love how sparkly it is, so I need like some kind of like fall festival party to wear this to. So yeah, this is definitely a fun piece that I found today. Okay, the other piece that I got is something that I honestly never would ever think about buying, but I follow this girl on Instagram, not even gonna remember what her name is right now, but she just has the coolest style with layering. She literally layers all of these things together and she just makes it look so amazing. And so when I saw this sweater, I thought I could do something fun with it layering wise. So this is it. This is also from Forever 21. It's a medium, but it's definitely meant to be like super oversized. So it's like blue and yellow and pink. And yeah, honestly, this is not something I would usually wear, but when I saw it, I just pictured it layered over a turtleneck with like high-waisted jeans, or worn over like a midi skirt, and so kind of playing with that contrast of oversized and like maximalism. So we're gonna see what this ends up being styled like. And then the other fun piece that I got, I haven't actually tried this on yet, so I really hope that it fits, is this fun little like polyester top that is kind of an oriental style, because we have the closures and this style of neck, which I'm not even gonna remember what the style is called right now. So sad. But anyways, the print is just super fun, and when I saw this I just thought 1970s like free spirit art teacher. I don't know why, but it just looks super cool, and I've been wanting to like get like more risky with fashion, not risky as in like weird out there, but just like embracing all the different styles. I know that's so weird to say, but anyways, I just saw this and I thought I could do some fun things with it. Either make it super modern or super vintage, wear with some high-waisted jeans, some wide leg pants, slip-on shoes, so yeah. Okay, so the last thing I found at Goodwill is probably my favorite thing that I found today, honestly. Like I said, I am a huge fan of blazers in the fall and the winter time, and so I found this, and it is definitely vintage. I really don't know if it's men's or women's. I have a feeling that it's a woman's just because of the sizing of it. Men's sizing is different than women's, and this is a size 9, and the tag just looks like it's a women's blazer, but it is this fabulous wool blazer that is these little tiny kind of plaid checks, and it's double-breasted. Double-breasted is my favorite style of blazer. I'm actually watching a K-drama right now, and one of the outfits that the main character wears is this plaid blazer with a skirt, and it's just the most fantastic outfit ever, and so I really wanted to try and find a blazer to kind of recreate that, and this definitely kind of fits the bill. So you just roll up the sleeves, because my arms are long and sleeves are never long anyways. Enough on me. And you just kind of get the double-breasted, so you could wear it buttoned if you wanted. Just gonna button like this, or I just love to wear them kind of loose, so wear it with dresses, wear it with pants and skirts, and this is definitely going to be a fall staple that I'm going to restyle in so many different ways. So that is it for the second thrift store of the day, which was Goodwill, and on to my third and final thrift store of the day, which was Family Thrift Store, or Family Thrift Center, which is a huge like thrift center in Houston. There's actually, they have it in like multiple different locations. So we have one fairly close to our house, and I love going there. Me and my sister love going there. My mom loves it. I have probably been going to Family Thrift Center since I was in high school, and I always find great things. And what I love is that all of their pieces are priced at different like prices. So you could find things that are like $2 and $3, things that are marked down to $2. It's not like a set price like Goodwill. So we found a lot of blazers there, and then we also found some things that are very stylish and on trend for the fall. So first up is this blazer. It is also a double-breasted blazer. I paid $5.45 for this. And honestly, the color of this, it's like blue, but it's also gray. It's just, I don't even know what color to describe it, but anyways, I really liked the fit of it, and it fit well, but it was also like perfectly oversized as well, and it has the double-breasted buttons, which is fabulous. And I wanted a solid color that was more on like the blue or the black side, so this can definitely go with a lot. And it has the shoulder pads, but like not oversized shoulder pads. They're very like minuscule, which I really, really love. So I feel like this was a good purchase, especially considering that whoever probably originally purchased this probably paid close to $70 or $80 for it, I'm assuming, because it's pretty good quality. Okay, next up, this really is not for fall because I don't wear yellow in the fall.
What am I saying? That is a complete lie, because I totally wear yellow all the time in the fall, for real.
But I will literally buy anything yellow whenever I see it and it fits me and it's my size. And this is also linen, which also really is not a fall fabric, but we got this because it will be fun to wear in the spring and next summer, and it just fits really perfectly well. also in the K-drama I was watching. She also had this fabulous yellow blazer and was completely obsessed with that outfit, so I wanted a yellow blazer as well. So honestly, K-dramas are just inspiring all of my fall clothing choices. So anyways, okay, next up is the last blazer that I got, and this one is black because I had been needing a black blazer. This is the brand Karen Scott. Don't even know if that's a good brand or not, but it was marked down from $4.94 to $2.32. So this is definitely one that's a lot more oversized, and it has like huge shoulder pads. But I thought we'd just play around with it. And whenever I tried this on, honestly, my first thought was, it looks like Balenciaga, because Balenciaga, I don't know if it was in the spring, I think it was last spring or last fall, Balenciaga's runway show featured all of these like suit jackets that just had over the top shoulders, and so the models just like looked like this on the runway, and a lot of people really loved that show, and so I tried this on. I was like, that's what I look like, is a Balenciaga show. And so it's just the perfect little oversized black jacket. It has a front button, and also it doesn't have any seams for like fitting, so it works really well to just be like oversized and do a lot with it. You could also overlap it and put a belt. So I thought this was fun. And then next up is to one of the trendy pieces for the fall. So sweater vests are really in this fall, but what I think is funny is that a lot of the trends for this fall, or at least some of them, come from like the 80s and the 90s. Those are like all coming back around. My least favorite time periods of fashion, but the way that it's done now, it like works. So we tried to find some sweater vests, and they had a whole section, so I was really excited about that, to see how we can incorporate it into our clothing this fall. So this one is definitely more of a me sweater vest. I think it's wool or something, but it has all these pretty little beading on it. And so I thought this would be fun to layer over things. Honestly, layered over this dress would be fantastic, or dressed up a lot, and it's also cropped, which I really like. So we're gonna see what we can do with that later on this year, or in the fall. This one is another sweater vest. I feel like this was from 2 years ago, when like the sweater tank tops were in, and now more sweater vests are in. So this can be worn by itself or worn over things. It's definitely more modern, but I really liked it, and it was only like $6. And then there was one more sweater vest in here somewhere, if I can find it. Here we go, is this one. And it's actually Faded Glory, which I don't even think Walmart sells Faded Glory anymore, so this is definitely dated. And there were two of these there, but I got this because a lot of the sweater vests I am seeing for this fall really are this style, and so I really like this. I am thinking that I maybe might dye it like a different color, but it actually works really well, and when I was in the dressing room, I actually tried on over this dress, and I really loved how it was looking. So those are the sweater vests that I got. I did pick up one skirt today. I'm surprised I didn't find more, pick up more, but I thought this skirt would be really pretty for the fall. I don't really have like a fall floral skirt, and I really love that this has like pleating in it, and it is the Target brand A New Day. So I paid like $8 for it, but I just thought it'd be really pretty. And when I picked this up, I thought that it would go really well with this sweater that I also found at the thrift store. So this is also a Target brand because it's the Who What Wear brand. And this is definitely one of the pieces that I paid a lot more for. This is probably very almost close to how much someone paid for it at Target. They probably paid like $25 for it, and I think I paid $12. Usually I don't pay that much for something at the thrift store, but I really like this sweater. And I've been wanting one this color and one that has like the ruffly sleeves. So that's that. My other piece for the fall is a jacket. Not that I need more jackets, because literally I have taken over our coat closet. Not that I need more jackets, because I've literally taken over our coat closet with a wide variety of my jackets that I hardly ever get to wear, because it hardly ever gets cold enough to actually wear wool jackets and cute jackets in the wintertime here in Texas. But I just can't help myself when I find like fabulous vintage jackets. That's why I just need to go and move to England or Scotland, and I'll be happy. But I found this one. I really do think it is a vintage jacket. If not, it's from a really great brand. So it's Woolrich John Rich and Bros. I need to research that. But anyways, I paid $15 for it, but what I really liked is it had these like huge sleeves. They're also cropped and it's lined in yellow, which is fabulous. And so I feel like this is one of those jackets that you can easily layer over anything. It's also just super chic and very comfortable. So it has darker colors at the bottom, has these great pockets so you can wear it baggy, and it also has a belt so you can like cinch it up. So I thought this was fun. You can definitely make it look vintage or make it look very modern. And then the last piece I got was a totally impractical piece that I cannot wear in the fall and probably will never have any place to wear it in the near future unless I am thinking about weddings that I could potentially get invited to, but I really don't know if I'll be invited to them, and I don't know if I would wear this to a wedding, so I'll probably just end up wearing it in a photo shoot. But anyways, it was yellow, it was calling my name, it was tulle, it was very princessy, totally impractical, so of course I had to try it on and it fit, so we got it. So it is this fabulous dress. This is an ASOS dress, and I did spend a lot of money on this. It was probably not worth $20 from the thrift store, but like I said, it's yellow, it's tulle, and it's princessy, and it's totally impractical, so I think we had to get it. But it has this fabulous, just twirly and fluffy and poofy skirt, and this beautiful top section, and I absolutely love it. So we'll hold on to this till the springtime and do like a fun photo shoot or go find a flower field somewhere. So that has nothing to do with fall, but we did buy it today while we were searching for all of our fall pieces. So yeah, that's a lot. Don't know where I'm gonna put this in my closet. I think when I do my closet flip, I'm going to really force myself to really cull out pieces that I have not worn in a while, because I feel like every season I only end up wearing half of my collection. And it really, like, every year I feel like I wear pieces that I didn't wear the year before, but I also find new pieces. And because my wardrobe is really a collection of clothes I've collected over the years, it's so hard to get rid of pieces. So we're gonna challenge ourselves to get rid of pieces that we need to so we can make room. But I'm really excited about having some fun new pieces for the fall, and I know that styling all of these is going to be so much fun, so I can't wait for the weather to actually be colder so that we can wear jackets and sweaters without passing out and dying of heat stroke when we walk outside. So that's the end of my come thrifting with me / thrift haul video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope maybe you got some ideas by this. I hope that maybe you got some ideas from this, and if you haven't been thrifting a while, go hit up your local thrift store and see what you find. Really, it's just all a game of luck, and I think that's what I like about it. It's like a treasure hunt. You never know what you're going to find, and one week you could go and not find something, and the next week you could go and find like the most fabulous vintage dress. So definitely encourage you to go out there, go to the thrift stores, find some pieces, especially if you like staying up with the trends. You do not have to go and pay full price for trendy things that are in style this season. You can very easily find those pieces at thrift stores, because what goes around comes around, as the saying says. Because what used to be in fashion always usually comes back around for the most part, so a lot of times you can find that at thrift stores. So thank you guys so much for watching today and following along on this fun adventure, and I will see you guys next time, probably in my closet flip, where we pull out all of our spring and summer clothes and we bring in our fall and winter pieces. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, you can always follow along on all of my style adventures over on Instagram at Miss Madison Lynn. You can check out TikTok for random behind the scenes videos whenever I have the energy to make a TikTok video, and you can sometimes also check out different blog posts on my blog in Vintage whenever I find the time to write a blog post outside of making these YouTube videos, which have now become one of my fun creative outlets. So see you guys next time.